Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share something about substance abuse, and let me be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact upon you. Just imagine being buried alive. You're in a coffin, but you know you're not dead. You try to push the coffin lid, but the enormous weight upon the lid prevents you from doing that. You just think about giving up. You think, today I'm going to die. But then you say, maybe if I bang on the lid, I'll unsettle the dirt that's upon the lid, and maybe, just maybe, someone on top might notice and start digging their way down to help me. This is what it's like, folks, to find yourself at the worst and lowest scenario or lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help. You know you can't do it on your own, but you don't know where to turn. In reality, there are people standing by your grave, but you don't know that. You just think today you will die. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind when you were abusing drugs and alcohol that maybe, just maybe, you might take something that was preciously given to you by your Lord Jesus, your life, not just away from yourself, but more selfishly, you are taking your life away from your loved ones and friends. With this, I want to leave one last thought with you. Don't be that person on these index cards that went to their grave without asking for help, that are buried alive. Now they're looking for help when it's too late, folks. Instead, be that person that reaches out to people like myself at 844-405-HELP. Lean on me. Grab my arm. Grab my hand. I will help you take your life back. Before, my friend, your life is gone. There are other people like Larry Geis from the Geis Academy at 516-458-2741. Larry Geis is an addiction recovery coach, a life coach. He does what I do. He has 30 years experience. Him and I always tell our audience and our clients, it doesn't matter where you've been. It doesn't matter where you came from. What matters is that you're not like this person. You are reaching out for help today while you still can. If you're breathing, if you're blinking, if you are feeling a pulse right here, you still have a chance to save yourself. You still have a chance to take your life back. Get a hold of Larry Geis at the Geis Academy at 516-458-2741. Google him at www.odysseyconsultant.org. Larry Geis and myself will always be here to take you by your hands, to pull you in, to guide you. Larry will guide you from your addiction to your recovery, from your low self-esteem to improve your self-esteem, from your addictions to a sober life, to a recovery plan, from your depression to happier times. Larry Geis from the Geis Academy, 458-2741, www.odysseyconsultant.org. Let Larry Geis help you take your life back. Folks, if my video that you're watching, my show, is a blurry show, it's not the quality of my cameraman giving you that quality in your living room. It's the quality and effectiveness of your glasses. Go to www.globaleyeglasses.com. They have over 1,200 frames, whether they're metal, plastic, full frame, half frame, no frames at all. They have lenses like invisible bifocals, line bifocals, transitions, photochromatics, polarized. They have the thinner lenses. They have the shatterproof lenses for your elders and your young ones. They have anti-reflecting coating for computer work and for night driving. They have UV coating for the sunglasses. They have anti-scratch coating, which helps against scratching. Folks, this is all available at globaleyeglasses.com. And if you get a hold of me at 844-405-HELP or 631-599-0218, I have over 30 years experience in the optometry business, and exclusively for my audience members. If you call me, I will help pick out the frame and pick out the right lenses. And when you do call and you tell me you're going to order, I'll give you a code. So when you go back to their website, you can go and put that code in, and that code will give you free shipping. Folks, www.globaleyeglasses.com. They want to focus on saving you money, and I want you to focus on seeing my videos better. Today's topic is 9 ways to stop trying to change other people, because you can't. You cannot change other people. There's only one particular person you can change in your life, and that's yourself. Most of the people we are surrounded by every day our loved ones, friends, colleagues, neighbors, etc. have flaws. There are things in their behavior, appearance, and a way of thinking that we want to change. Some of the stuff they do annoy us. We don't agree with their opinion, particular topics. We don't like some of their habits, but we learn to cope with it. And all of this prevents us from enjoying their company, appreciating them for who they are, accepting them, and being good to them if we don't accept that. Eventually, that brings disappointment and discontent to our lives, makes the other person feel bad, and ruins our relationship. And this is the result of us wanting to change them. But why? Why would we take an individual, someone that's already a part of our life, who's already part in their own unique way, and try to change him or her is a question that I am asking you. Isn't that very selfish? Of course it is. And if we stop for a moment and think about it, we'll realize how ridiculous this desire of ours is. Trying to change others is an awful thing to do. We live with the idea or an ideal of how another person must behave, and whenever he or she doesn't, we are disappointed, and that has to end. We don't let him be who he is, trying hard to change him, but when we do, he becomes another person, and he is different from the one we love, that we learn to grow up with, and that is a very disappointing thing. And that also doesn't satisfy all of us. So here are the 10 things. Number 1 is let go of ideals. Why would you have your own version of who others should be at all? You can't decide how they need to live their lives. You can only choose to choose your own life and to accept him or her for who she is. Number 2, respect their individuality. Those around you are individuals just like you. They are unique human beings, and they in their own way of thinking. Everyone sees the world in their own little way. It's not the right way, it's not the wrong way, but it's their own way. All the people in your life are complex mixtures of opinions, emotions, values, knowledge, experience, dreams, interests, and their own goals. Don't try to change that. It's taken them so long to get where they are. Respect that and leave them alone. Number 3 is focus on their good ideas. Flaws are going to happen in everybody's life, but why focus on that? Instead, see the good in what they do. See the good even in the flaws. Only this little change can make you so much more happier, and without changing them in any other way, you'll start appreciating and enjoying who they really are. Number 4, put yourself in their shoes. Everyone is fighting a battle in life. You are, I am. Most of the people you see every day have been through a lot more and a lot worse than you have, and this explains why sometimes they act in different ways. Can't trust you, they're rude, they want to be alone. You never know what's going on in their own life, so keep that in mind next time you start judging other people. Their problems may be bigger than you expect. Often people have money issues, are hurt, have a disease or else, but don't tell anyone about it. They just bottle it inside. So don't excuse me. So don't try to excuse me one second, folks. So don't try to change them. Don't take it personal if they behave in that way. Number 5 is be compassionate. The best way to show understanding, love, and acceptance is through compassion. This will help you both and be a better person than you both are, and will help you both through any situation. Number 6 is be grateful for having them. Whatever it is that you want to change them, it can be put aside. Meanwhile, thank them for being here. Appreciate who they really are. After all, they too have decided to be part of your life, to stick around, to put up effort to keeping your relationship with them going. If you tell yourself that each time you're with them, you'll start seeing things in a different way, and that will be a blessing for both. And soon, all the things you don't like about them won't matter anymore because you accepted them. Number 7, remember why they were important to you in the first place. Maybe they were your family, you became friends. met under interesting circumstances, have spent quality time together, and have a lot in common. Go back to that time and remind yourself that things that you are made to decide to make them part of your life. They have done things for you, made sacrifices, dedicated their time, and spent time with you. And that's enough for you to be thankful. Number 8 is accept them and everything they do. Stop trying to change things and interfere in their lives. Let everyone be who he or she is and accept their view, opinions, actions, and behaviors. That will make your life so much easier, will simplify your relationship, and both of you and the other person will be free to do whatever you both think is best for your own interests. Number 9, stop comparing. Wanting to change someone means not agreeing with them, not approving his or her way of life, and that's a result of comparing yourself to them. But why should he or her or she be any different or be anything just like you? They want other things in life. They have different approaches and other stuff that's important to them, so leave them be. So let him or her follow their own path. Let them make mistakes and fail. You do. That's how everyone learns, grows, and eventually succeeds in life. Now you see why trying to change people is a bad thing. It's actually a flaw of ours and something that we need to work on. You can lead a great life, have healthy relationships, and make the best of each day that's given to you by letting go of all the judgment, comparisons, ideals, expectations that concern other people. Instead, bring those to home and do that to yourself. Another thing is to let them be who they are, accept, be compassionate, and enjoy every minute you get to spend with them, because one day, my friend, they might not be there. That's how life becomes a beautiful journey full of love, peace, and contentment. 9 ways to stop changing other people. Number 1 is to let go of the ideals. Why would you have your own version of who others should be? You are not God to you or to anyone, but you have control to control your own life. Stop controlling others. Number 2 is respect their individuality. Those around you are individuals, just like you, with individual plans, individual goals, individual personalities. Number 3 is focus on their good sides. Flaws are going to happen, but why focus on that? Instead, see the good in others. Only this little change can make you so much more happier. Number 4 is put yourself in their shoes. Everyone is fighting a battle. Most of the people you see every day have been through a lot, and this explains why sometimes they act bad. Number 5 is be compassionate. The best way to show understanding, love, and acceptance is through compassion. This will help you both and the other person, no matter what the situation might be. Number 6 is be grateful for having them. Whatever it is that you want to change them, it can be put on the back burner. Matter of fact, it should be put aside permanently. Meanwhile, thank them for being here. Appreciate who they are. Remember, they are individual people. Number 7 is remember why they were important to you in the first place. What attracted you to them? Is it a family member that came by birth? Is it a friend that had to have a reason why they became your friend? Is it a relationship? Maybe they are your family. You became friends, met under interesting circumstances, have spent quality time together, had a lot in common in the first place. Go back to that time, remind yourself of all the things that made you decide to make them part of your life, and reinforce that relationship. Number 8 is accept them and everything they do. Stop trying to change things and interfere in their lives. Let everyone be who he or she is and accept their views, opinions, actions, and behavior. Last but not least is number 9. Stop comparing. This is a big one. Wanting to change someone means not agreeing with him, not approving his way of living. And that's a result of comparing yourself to him. But why should anyone or anything be like you? You are unique in your own little way, and you need to let them be unique. He wants other things in life, has a different approach, and other stuff important to him. So what? It's important to him. Don't let it become part of your life. So let him follow his own path, let him make mistakes and fail. That's how everyone learns, grows, and eventually succeeds. And now you see why trying to change people is a really bad thing. It's actually a flaw of ours that we all need to work on. You can lead a great life, have a healthy relationship, and make the best of each day that's given to you by letting go of all the judgment, comparison, ideals, expectations that concern other people. Instead, let them be who they are, accept their compassion, and enjoy every minute you get to spend with them on this beautiful earth, because one day either one of you will not be here for each other, and that would be a terrible thing. So enjoy each and every minute now. That's how life becomes a beautiful journey full of love, peace, and contentment. You cannot change anyone but yourself. Remember that. And believe me, we all have situations, and there are so many people that want to change you right now. But if you go by the concept that you can't change other people, and then other people go by the same concept, maybe we all will stop judging each other. Maybe we all will start showing compassion and respect towards each other. I hope no matter where you're watching me, you have the best day of your life. I hope and I pray that you all have a peaceful, sober rest of your life. And please, if you want to change someone, change yourself, but do not change others, and may God bless you.